Hello everyone and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 2 of the Badland Plains series. In the first episode we got to see some of the new features in update 5, including the bad water, which they actually have re-textured since I played last. We also got to see some of the new crops that they released in update 4, as well as one of the new buildings, the fermenter. And since I released episode 1, they made a big change with water and bad water and how it relates to irrigation. They now updated it so that if there are levees all around here, the watering effect would not go inland, which means that my solution for adding the fluid dump here to put water to irrigate the land during a drought is no longer valid. So we can actually pause this, and really we can delete it because we won't need it anymore. And we'll get rid of all of this, and we'll do the same for over here, which actually kind of ruins the placement of this, although there is a sneaky way around it. So what we can do is this: if we place it over here and then we put a couple levees in, and the fluid dump, since it is touching a land tile, the effects will work. So I think it's something like a 14 tile radius, might be a little bit more. So that should cover a certain amount of this area. It won't be as much as this one right here, but it should get us some green space. And we can still put a fluid dump here, but we'll need to unlock dynamite and then blast a hole in the ground. But dynamite takes a lot longer to make. So you can see in here that in order to make explosives, it requires 5 extract, but you need to extract the bad water in order to get extract, and that requires metal and gears, which we don't have access to that yet, so that's going to be a little ways in the future. Right now we should focus on getting more food planted as well as getting this fluid dump set up. We are a little bit low on wood, so the sooner we can get this built the better. Awesome, they got the first water dump set up. Okay, so it does do a decent amount of coverage, but not quite as much as we were hoping. Now we can focus on getting this forester set up, because that will be very important to get a sustainable amount of wood. Oh, and you can see that our food is not doing well at all. I think we will want to open another farm on this side of the river. Although I am a little bit worried about what's going to happen once the Badtide rolls through. So we have a lot of food. I think we actually need to get another farmhouse set up. So let's put one right here. We want to make this highest priority. Oh nice, they built that really quick. And they are harvesting a lot of food. In fact, we should probably just keep planting. So let's try putting some corn in. And I think some more kohlrabi for now, because corn, that requires a food factory, and that's a little bit ahead. We should get some rooftop terraces set up for these beavers, because their well-being could be improved a little bit. And another shower is also in order, because they only have about half of them with wet fur. Oh, we are out of food. Good thing we just started collecting some berries. And we do have a lot of food actually, we just need beavers to collect it. Okay, we are out of food again. I think we really do need to get some more food planted on this side. Awesome, we got a couple more beavers planting away. Hopefully that's going to help the food situation moving forward. And we have a bunch of kohlrabi that is ready for the picking. And we now have a drought incoming in just 3 days. I think that the next thing I'm going to want to focus on is getting some storage. We want to get a medium water tank. Problem is that takes gears and planks, and we don't really seem like we're making enough planks at the moment. It's probably just because we only have one lumber mill, and that's making all the planks for literally everywhere. Oh, and we have a bunch of wood, so that shouldn't be the case. I think we should get another lumber mill set up, and that only takes logs. So hopefully they can make that pretty quickly. Oh, but right now I think we're going to unpause this fermenter, because we have 63 cassavas, and in just 2.5 days we're going to run out of power since the water will stop flowing. Let's see, right now this whole system is making, okay, about 450 horsepower. That's not too bad. That should be enough to power this, plus all of these right now. And also, our water dropped. And I'm guessing that's just because it's nighttime and the beavers just drank a bunch before they went to bed. Nonetheless, we do want to get these 3 water storages created first. I bet that we need to make some more wood storage because this is really close to being full. Awesome, they made these really quickly. We still have another day and a half. Ooh, and we got the first scavenger flag set up. This will be a good job to do during the drought, but right now we don't really need someone on there. And the drought has officially begun. And now we can start pausing these because the water is slowly stopping. And this just barely got that done. So pause it. Now we have 5 unemployed beavers, so we can start unpausing some of these jobs. Ooh, and they also got the first rooftop terrace built. With this many unemployed beavers, I think we should probably also build some more science huts. Inventors huts, not science huts. So with the Badtide, it's gonna come from here, and really I want to block off this and then maybe put a dam up so that way the water could go this way. But then I need another dam that would go all the way around here so that it just goes off the map, which I don't know if I can do that in the next couple seasons since I don't really have enough beaver power to do that right now. The drought has officially ended, which means we can start unpausing these, and we're going to really need to ramp up our plank production this episode. And we'll also need to get some more gears because we'll need that in order to make the smelter, which we have enough science for, but we just don't have the resources to build it quite yet. Oh, and we have a lot of jobs that are vacant, so let's do some organizing to make that all work. Oh, and we have a lot of food over here, so we need to unpause these, but still do some more balancing. Well, we went from having a bunch of vacant jobs to now having a bunch of unemployed beavers. Let's get a hauling post set up and prioritize that because this is the perfect job to have some unemployed beavers working, and that's going to make us more efficient with some of these buildings. So we're going to actually demolish these 4 and get ready to build the medium water tank. And we can high prioritize that and then collect these resources as well. These beavers are on a roll making planks. We have 90 planks, almost 100. Ooh, and we got the medium water storage available. So this more than doubled our capacity, which is going to be very necessary for the next drought because I think it's going to be longer than just 3 days. Ooh, the trees are popping up. Okay, we have them marked to be cut. We just need to move lumberjacks a little bit closer. Okay, the food situation is looking much better, especially because we have another kohlrabi patch ready to be harvested. Yeah, I think we might even need another couple farmhouses in order to get all of this. Oh wow, we are almost maxed out on planks. I think we can probably reduce one of the workers here. Yeah, we have. Oh, maybe they just got collected by the haulers. Either way, we should make another gear factory because we don't have a whole lot, and we probably want to make some before the drought hits. And since we're going to be making some more gears, I think we probably want to start looking at the smelter because that's going to be pretty important. Oh, and we have let's take a look. Hopefully it's a drought. Okay, yeah, it's a drought. Not a bad tide yet. So we actually have enough gears and planks to make this. We're just waiting on some scrap metal, which should be there pretty shortly. Yeah, they're making it right now. And since we have enough planks, and now that we are not running 100% efficiently, we can pause one of those lumber mills. And the next item is going to be getting an engine, but we're a little bit a ways in terms of science. During this next drought, we can have some people work in the inventors huts, get us the science that we need. Oh, and we might be full on kohlrabi. Where is it? We are. So we can pause these guys for now since they're not harvesting anything. I don't think they are either. In fact, we should probably change what we're planting since we have so much kohlrabi now. Okay, the drought started. It's only a 3-day drought once again. I'm surprised it's that short. I thought that it would be bumping up by the 4th cycle, but it's not a bad thing for us. It just means that we will be able to get through pretty easily. And we had all of these jobs just go offline because the power's done. And reassign some of these workers, so hopefully we can get up to 400 science in order to get the engine. We can get that built soon. Ooh, but I do want to replace these while we don't have any power. I just absolutely hated seeing all those flashing symbols, so let's switch that out while we can. And I just noticed that this guy was paused because I was short on beavers and he wasn't doing anything, and I forgot to unpause him. So we're going to be a little bit behind on wood, so we might have to explore some different areas to get some wood. Wow, we completely burned through our planks trying to build these large warehouses. This one still needs another 19. We'll need to ramp up the plank production after the drought is over. I kind of screwed myself by not having the forester planting these trees. Thankfully this guy has been going the whole time. Since we have this oil press set up, that means we can look at putting another fermenter in. For this fermenter we can be making fermented soybeans, which you can see right here requires canola oil and soybeans, and this turns canola seeds into canola oil. So this guy can be making the cassavas and this one can be making soybeans. The water is making its way back, which means we can rearrange the jobs. Oh, and we got up to above 400 science, which means it is engine time, which is not here. It's in power. Excellent. We gotta get this going pronto. Oh, thank goodness, we have some trees finally growing up over here. Seems like this little world is coming together pretty well. We're doing really good on food and water, and we have production that is increasing for both. We have another medium water tank set up right here. Not getting built yet because we're focusing on the engine and a few other buildings first, but it'll be in soon. Wood is looking up. We have a bunch of trees, and now we have a few more lumberjacks to cut it all down. We do have a future water dump site which should hopefully encompass this area and allow us to plant even more trees. And this is where we're going to end today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. And if you want to leave a comment telling me your favorite part of the episode, I would love to read it. Thank you to everyone who gave me well wishes on all the big life events last episode. Really do appreciate it. I love reading them and seeing that you guys are excited for the videos to start again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Adios!